Dr. King says that time is neutral, but people with ill intent tend to use it more efficiently. In order to make change in our society, we must be the ones to use that time more efficiently. That means passing legislation on the change we would like to see. That means advocating and facilitating civics classes in our communities and schools on the importance of unity and justice. Thank you.
When looking at our history, we see that fascism has never needed the majority to win. It has needed groups of people influencing their peers to build systems of oppression, of disunity and separation. Here and now is the time that we need to get to work, to start fighting the forces of fascism. Looking back at our ancestors, seeing the steps that they use, and use that as the driving force for our work. We need to start using conduct that's more unifying and justice-oriented. Conducts that will raise our character and our consciousness, so we will be other-interested, so we will be peaceful, focused for justice in our world house.
Whatever we are doing, whatever conversation we are having, there is always a larger context, something happening on a national, international, a global scale, some event that is bigger than us. And our ability to recognize this context that we are in is vital, and it depends on our consciousness. To be able to see the larger present, the real time we are in, allows us to see the effects of whatever is happening right now, and allows us to see onto the future.
Every single day, we are put into different contexts. When you wake up in the morning, you have the opportunity to live in the context of your house, of the bed where you slept, and on your feet on the ground. When we get up, go live your context by seeing the humanity in other people. Don't wait to get coffee in the morning to be polite. Get up and smile at your mother, at your father, at your roommate, or your brother, your sister. Go and communicate with them and bring the context to a larger whole of humanity.
It is important that we have education, real education for our students today to learn about the history and the struggles that it took to achieve voting rights here in America. It is important because we are stripped of this education. We are going to school without learning. We need to teach the power of voting to our youth in schools.
Telling the truth requires us to be informed. We can't rely on public education to give us all of the information that we need to combat the forces of fascism. The truth is that there's no going back to once what was. We have reached a turning point. Right now, we choose to meet up, we choose learning centers and community, or we choose disunity. We need to work together to safely reunite and learn the truth about how to save our democracy.